Welcome to the Coins Information HD channel. You might have one sitting in your change jar right now, a 2011 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. To most people, it's just a single cent. But to collectors, it could be worth much, much more, if you know what to look for. In this video, we'll explore everything about the 2011 no mint mark penny. Its history, design details, rarity, error varieties, and the truth about what it's really worth in 2025. Get ready, because the smallest coin in your pocket might just surprise you. To understand the 2011 penny, we need to step back into American numismatic history. The Lincoln cent has been in continuous production since 1909. It was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The original reverse featured two wheat stalks, known today as the wheat penny design, which remained until 1958. Then came the Lincoln Memorial reverse, running from 1959 through 2008. And finally, in 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced a bold new design, the Union Shield. By 2011, this new shield reverse was still relatively fresh. It featured a prominent heraldic Union shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, bound by a single horizontal bar. The inscription, 1 cent, is boldly struck across a banner at the center. This design honors President Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War, a design rooted in symbolism and strength. The obverse, or front, still featured the right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln, unchanged in appearance since 1909. Surrounding his portrait, the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 2011 are clearly visible. On the Philadelphia minted coin, there is no mint mark beneath the date, which leads us to today's topic, the 2011 no mint mark Lincoln penny. The 2011 no mint mark penny was produced at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, Philadelphia did not include a mint mark on its 1-cent coins at this time. The penny's composition in 2011 was 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper plating. This has been the standard since 1982, when the mint moved away from using primarily copper due to rising metal costs. The diameter of the coin is 19 millimeters, and it weighs 2.5 grams. While the coin may seem insignificant in value, the fascinating part lies in its condition and unique variations. We'll get into those shortly. But here's what's important: in 2011, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 2.4 billion of these coins. That's right, more than 2 billion no mint mark Lincoln cents were released into circulation. So, with such a massive number, you might be wondering, how could any of these coins be valuable? Although billions of 2011 pennies exist, not all coins are created equal. Most of them were handled, spent, dropped, and tossed into drawers, losing their luster and collecting scratches and wear. These are worth face value. But for collectors, rarity doesn't always mean low mintage. Sometimes, rarity comes from high condition, coins that have never been touched, never circulated, and are nearly flawless. These are known as mint state coins. Out of the 2.4 billion pennies minted in Philadelphia in 2011, only a small fraction remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. Even fewer qualify as gem quality, coins graded MS-65 or higher on the Sheldon scale. And in the world of coin collecting, a gem quality modern coin is a big deal. Because finding a 2011 penny in perfect condition, with original red copper luster and no contact marks, is much rarer than it sounds. The survival rate of such high-grade examples is astonishingly low. Let's talk about value. And here's where the truth matters more than the hype. A heavily circulated 2011 no mint mark penny is worth 1 cent, exactly what it says. That's the reality. Even if it looks a little shiny, if it's been in circulation, it usually holds no collector premium. However, if you have a coin that has never been used, one that was pulled from a roll and carefully preserved, its value can increase. In 2025, a typical uncirculated 2011 penny might be worth anywhere from 10 to 30 cents, depending on surface quality, strike sharpness, and color. A bright red MS-65 example might sell for slightly more, possibly up to 50 cents. Coins that grade MS-66 or MS-67 can fetch significantly higher prices. In MS-67 red, the value could range from $10 to $50, depending on demand. And in the rarest cases, an MS-68 red specimen, prices can soar to $200, $300, or even more. The highest auction records for the 2011 no mint mark penny have reached into the $400 plus range, but these are for coins that are absolutely perfect, slabbed by top-tier grading services, and purchased by serious collectors. The red color designation, by the way, refers to the coin's coppery luster. Red coins show 95% or more of the original mint brilliance. Red-brown and brown coins are less valuable in comparison. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: errors. Mint errors can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. And yes, the 2011 no mint mark penny has its share of unusual and highly sought-after mistakes. One of the most prized types is the double die, where the design elements appear doubled due to die misalignment during production. Some 2011 pennies show doubling on the date or lettering, and these can command impressive premiums if verified. Other notable errors include off-center strikes, where the coin is struck outside the collar and only partially shows the design. These are immediately obvious and can be worth $20, $50, or even more depending on how dramatic the error is. Clipped planchets are another error type. These coins are missing a curved or straight section, as if a bite was taken out of the edge. These can also be quite valuable. Then there are die cracks, raised lines caused by cracks in the minting dies. If they occur on interesting parts of the coin, like Lincoln's face or the shield, they may be nicknamed, such as Crying Lincoln or Lightning Shield. These quirky names make them even more collectible. Lastly, struck-through errors, where foreign material like grease or fiber gets between the die and the planchet, can leave strange textures or missing details. These are rare and must be authenticated to hold value. The value of error coins depends on their uniqueness, visibility, and condition. Common minor errors might fetch $5 to $20, but dramatic ones in mint state condition can go for hundreds. So, what's the market like for these coins today, in 2025? Modern coin collecting is more popular than ever, but it's also more educated. Collectors are willing to pay good money for quality, but not for hype. That means that while circulated pennies from 2011 are not in demand, certified high-grade examples, rare error coins, and beautifully preserved specimens still hold strong interest. Online auctions, coin shows, and private dealers remain the key venues for buying and selling. Coins that are professionally graded by reputable services, such as PCGS or NGC, will always sell more easily and for higher prices. That said, values fluctuate based on the economy, collector interest, and how often top-grade examples appear on the market. Rarity alone doesn't drive price, demand is just as important. Now it's your turn. Grab your change jar or coin roll and take a look. Start with the date, 2011. Make sure there's no mint mark under the date. That means it came from Philadelphia. Next, examine the coin under a good light. Is it bright red or dull brown? Look for luster, that original copper shine. If it looks uncirculated, it might be worth setting aside. Use a magnifier to inspect for errors. Check the date, letters, and shield for doubling. Look at the rim and edges for clips or off-center striking. Any odd shapes, missing sections, or raised lines could indicate an error. Finally, never clean your coin. Cleaning destroys surface details and will reduce or eliminate collector value. If you think you have a rare or valuable coin, consider submitting it for professional grading. It's the only way to truly unlock its market potential. So, is the 2011 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth a fortune? In most cases, no, but in the right condition, with the right error, it absolutely can be. This tiny coin carries over a century of history, artistic legacy, and the power of preservation. And while most are worth just 1 cent, a rare few shine far brighter. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more numismatic deep dives, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future uploads. Got a 2011 penny with an interesting story? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to hear about it. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep your eyes on your change.